Amazing. Okay, let's do this. Right. Hooman, I thought it means just human all my life, and my brother's name is Huraj, so like the son of God, the God of Sun actually. So then I actually found out Hooman means to bring of justice, and I was like, my parents did love me after all. Okay, so that's a good thing. But I'm here to talk to you about something that's pretty normal. I mean, all of these amazing people before me, they spoke about innovations. And what me and my colleague Mattea did is something pretty, easy actually. We involve people. Because I realized that lots of festivals in the Netherlands use a ton of volunteers. And a lot of them are sort of like, they don't look like me, they look more like Wilbur. No, but they have a pretty homogenic volunteer pool. And at the same time, I'm a social entrepreneur, but I mostly focus on really tough issues, focusing on forced migration. So then I looked at the 40,000 people that came to the Netherlands to seek asylum, to seek shelter. And what I found out was that it's so odd that almost none of these people were participating at festivals as volunteers. Even though they do need to build a new social circle here in the Netherlands, even though they do have a tough time learning the language, even though they are completely isolated because of the horrible system that we have in the Netherlands and obviously across Europe. So it's just like, why can't we have all of these amazing people participate in festivals, just like volunteers, just like anybody else as well? And what we found out is that, yeah, we can do that. So. Really, I'm going to give a boring presentation because it was pretty successful. We just asked a couple of festivals, hey, do you want to have like a couple of newcomers at your festivals? Yeah. All right. Okay. And then we did it. What was interesting about this though is that we actually also had social impact research because we knew that it's going to be great for the newcomers. It's going to be great for the festival organization. It's going to be great for the public. And we wanted to prove that, so scientifically, so that I can say on paper, climate change deniers, that actually works out. And that's what we did, and it does. So it's a great benefit for newcomers, obviously. I'm joking the whole time, but to be real for a moment, I had really tons of people coming up to me that said, Hooman, listen, this was a life-changing experience for me. And I mean, when was the last time that you, in your festival, as a volunteer, had a life-changing experience? Just for a couple of days, just volunteering at a festival, having a couple of beers, chilling with people. I mean, for me, that is crazy, that this can have such a huge impact on people. And really, people from all sort of different backgrounds, from all different nationalities, sexual orientations, religions, and all, you know what, they had a great time together. So that was pretty easy. For the festivals, we figured out, why do you benefit from it? Why should you do it? Basically, most of the festivals, so we had different festivals, and one festival said, it's great for our diversity. It's great because our public is pretty homogenic as well. It's because our volunteers are pretty homogenic as well. So it's great for us to have like new people with new stories that can bring like new energy to the sort of festival to our volunteers, and that worked amazingly. We had another festival that had the same sort of enthusiasm that I had. It was like, shall we do it? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. And then after the festival, it was like, was it difficult? No, we just did it. Oh, you did it? Yeah, we did it. Okay. So there are tons of assumptions. I usually work with government. I work with the European Union. So there's like always so many assumptions about why it's so hard to work with refugees because it costs so much money and all of that stuff. But in the end, we just paid travel costs for the people that really didn't have money, and we figured out some tents. And actually, we should really have competent helping us out next time. But really, that's all we did. So it's really, really easy to implement, and it brings so much benefit to your festival. It trains your team as well in intercultural communication skills. There are just tons of benefits. And with the social impact research that we did, we can prove you in numbers that it works and works for everybody. What we did with all of that information is we put that hard science next to really beautiful portraits of these people. We compiled it into a toolkit in English and Dutch because we're so international. And we're going to put that online on our website so that you guys can just check it out, download it, and use it so that you can start doing that as well. Because it is really not as difficult as it might seem to many of you people. The odd, and really that is the oddest thing ever for me, was why is it so strange that all of these people don't participate at festivals? Because they're simply not asking, and that sucks. So, as amazing people as you are today, I hope you're going to check out our page, epenup.nl, to find more information. Just type in new faces, and we'll have our toolkit up there soon. So, thank you so much.